in the world?
Here for Kiker. Come up here. Oh, we don't have the new one. The unsigned one. I thought I put the unsigned one here. Oh, no, that's right. He's gonna correct everything, so he's
Right.
not signing anything.
Right.
Oh, you can just sit right there. We're gonna turn the camera.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yes, they did. The good news, I was not up to anything nefarious. That's the good news.
All right, let's see.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Better than I deserve.
I certainly understand that, yes. I certainly understand that.
Tell me where Coon Road is. I know I've been down it before.
Well, probably so. If you, probably the simplest way to tell you would be if you go down 124, you go through Hampshire,
Right.
and there's a little independent refining company.
Yeah.
Okay, if you turn directly across from that, you're on Kiker Road.
Yeah, I know where Cocker Road is.
Okay.
I went down it the other night.
There you go. When you get, after you cross 73, when you get to the first stop sign, that's the corner of Kiker Road and Coon Road.
Okay. I know where it is.
And we're over to the right. Hello.
Hi,
Yeah,
Mom.
that's a confusing
Yeah,
Your video.
area because there's three different streets there. There's Kiker comes into 124 and I guess Powers and
Rollins
Rollins.
Road. Yeah, I mean, it's not as dangerous as it used to be because I think we have now at least a caution light, but I mean, it was that intersection and the intersection of 73 and Kiker Road. Both of those were very dangerous.
Yeah,
intersections.
the intersection there is, it's hard to judge when you look, because I was coming from Brush Allen Road down Rollins, and then I took Kiker Road to 73 to go back to Fort Natchez.
Right.
And there were cars coming from Winnie, and it's hard to judge their speed there.
Yes, it is. And it's an area that probably was never meant to be developed out there because there's too many people out there now. As far as traffic in that little area.
Yeah.
And
Well, they wouldn't allow roads to be, these days, they wouldn't allow roads to be platted like that.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You just, I don't know why your video isn't.
Oh, hey, Bubba. Did you hear me?
I can hear you.
Did you tell him about this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Documents weren't in the queue yet, so.
Okay. Really?
something happened with the documents. He talked to her.
Yes,
we
ma'am.
can-
Yeah,
It-
well, we're
it's-
gonna go ahead and take
okay.
your testimony so that you
Right,
don't
but
have to
that's
come
what he
back.
said, just go ahead, go in, we'll get it worked out.
Okay, we're doing this as a muniment.
Mhm.
Okay, if I get you to raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth so help you God?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and ask her the questions because it's a little bit easier since she's here and you're remote. I'm gonna hand
Thank you,
you
Your
what
Honor.
purports to be the last will and testament of Larry Dale Kiker. Do you recognize that as being such?
Yes,
And if you'll go back to that yellow tab, there's a signature line. Is that his signature on that
yes, it
document?
is.
And to your knowledge, after the date he made that will, did he ever change it or revoke it? Okay, and have you had an opportunity to read the proof of death and other facts?
I don't think so.
Go ahead and take some time to read that.
Mrs. Kiker, that is the document that I sent you the other day. So as long as it has the adjustment that says the concerns that you had the other day, if those have been addressed, then that's the document you've read before.
I take it that Cullen is a kinfolk?
Yes, he's my son.
He's your son.
He's my son.
What year were you born?
I was
75, Your Honor.
47.
No, him.
That's fine. I should say, okay. Whatever. He was born in 1979.
Oh, I'm not hearing you. Are you are you muted?
No, no, I'm my speaker's on.
He was there just a
Now
minute.
you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Still not getting any. Was he born before 1976?
Yes. He was born in 1975.
I don't know, it doesn't say he's here.
Strange will because they didn't name his children like they do in most of them. But were y'all living in North Carolina at the time?
Yes, yes.
All right, so we've taken the testimony. We've got a repost citation because of the K
Yes,
was not included, but
right.
that's gonna be taken care of. We've got the testimony. So when you, after you repost citation, you can go ahead and get her to sign the proof of death and other facts and the affidavit of no debts, which may be included in your proof if you want it to be. And e-file those, let my clerks know, and we'll get the order signed admitting the will of probate. We'll get the order signed admitting the will of probate. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Tell him to call me if he. Tell him to
I will.
call me. All right, that's all you have to do.
That's all I have to, don't have to sign.
That's all you
anything
have to.
except-
You'll
That's all I have to
sign
do, don't
it
have to sign
whenever,
anything except-
after
You'll
the
sign it
citation
whenever
ripe, he's
after
gonna
the
prepare a
citation
new one
ripe,
with
he's
your.
gonna prepare a
Well,
new
we'll
one
go
with
ahead
your-
and sign it
Well,
with
we'll
the
go ahead
K
and sign it with the
interlined,
K
and we'll see if we
interlined,
need to get
and
it.
we'll see if we need.
He hasn't filed a blank one. He filed one that was already signed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He'll get you, he'll get you to sign another.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He'll get
It's
He'll
fine.
get you
Yes,
to
ma'am.
sign it. We'll get
You're
it taken
good.
care of.
It's fine. I'm going.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll get it
You're
taken
good.
care of. All right, you be careful. Have a great week.
And you too. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
be careful. Have a
Okay, he
great
said it
week.
was
And you
filed on
too. Thank you so
Saturday.
much.
but we
Okay, he
haven't
said it
gotten
was
yet.
filed on
Yes.
Saturday, but we hadn't gotten it yet. Okay.
All right, Mr. Kiker, you are excused. All right, Mr. Kiker, you are excused.
Tell him I'll call him.
He's chatting. He's chatting.
Yeah, let me.
He said, thank you.
He said, thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great week.
Have a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to the estate of Melanson, which is,
Cordova.
Mr. Cordova, D. Cordova. Cordova, and it's self-proven. It's self. Why are they doing it by Zoom? It looks like the applicant lives in Beaumont. Looks like the applicant lives in
We're
Beaumont.
not sure. We're not sure.
It's traveling.
I don't know what's going on with my computer. It keeps, look at what mine's doing. It keeps going off as Zoom and yours is still on.
Maybe because it's on my other
MIS
Wi-Fi connection.
Now it
It's
came
not-
back up again.
And I've called them twice and I've talked to Sheldon and told him that we needed to get it corrected, but
And I called again this morning. And asked him what was,
maybe Judge has to call.
maybe.
Go ahead and ask him to come down and see me about it.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if I can get him admitted before it goes off.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Judge. Oh, well.
Can you hear you?
Oh, Judge?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Yes, sir. I had just, there it is, right there. How about now?
Okay, I'm turning around. I'm in a wheelchair, give me a second. You can't hear him.
Well, he's not talking yet. Okay.
Okay.
Is that Walter J. Melanson Jr.?
Yes, it is.
All right, Mr. Melanson, if I could get you to raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the
But if you can hear me, you're cutting out. I couldn't hear
Can
you.
you hear me?
We can now, Judge.
Okay, do you swear to tell the truth in the,
Yes, I
do you
do.
solemnly swear that you're going to give shall be the truth?
Yes.
I
He
do.
said, yes, I do.
Okay, okay. Go right ahead. I'm gonna hold up the will, Mr. D. Cordova.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, we talked about this morning. You recognize this document?
Yes,
And that's your mother, right? Ruby Melanson?
that's correct.
And you were there when she actually signed that document.
Yes, yes,
Okay, and that's her last will and testament.
yes.
And to your knowledge, she never revoked that.
No.
And she gave that document to you for safekeeping.
Yes, he left it out, told us to take it and bring it to our house.
Okay, and that's what you provided to me that I filed with the.
Correct.
Okay, thank you. And your mother passed away on February 7th in 2023.
Yes,
And she permanently resided in Beaumont, Jefferson County, Texas at the time.
correct.
Okay. And you're named as the executor in the will, correct?
Yes, I am.
And you're asking the court to appoint you independent executor.
Yes,
Okay. Your mother owned real estate in Texas and outside of Texas at the time of her death.
yes,
And there's also the possibility of some debts that require administration. We receive the hospital bills.
okay, yeah, you told me about that, yes.
Okay. All right. And your mother was widowed at the time of her death.
Yes, she was.
Okay. I don't have any more questions, Your Honor. We just request the court to grant the application.
Okay, will you get him to prove up the proof of death and other facts?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. I had shown you this document we gone over this morning, proof of death and other facts,
Mm-hmm.
and you reviewed that document.
Yes, I
And
did.
those facts are within your personal knowledge,
True,
and they're true and correct.
true.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Mr. DeCordova, if you'll get that signed proof of death and other facts and the oath in, then we'll sign the order admitting the will to probate and authorizing the issuance of letters testamentary, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Have a great one.
All right, one more.
Townsend. Hopefully he'll be able to hear us better.
Well, it's giving me that your Wi-Fi is unstable. Everybody hold it.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Townsend. How are you?
Hey, not too bad, not too bad. For Monday.
Okay. It says it's not self-proved, so who are the witnesses?
I have a Lakin in my office. She's right here, and the camera, sorry, is a
Okay, if I can get the witnesses to raise your right hands, please. You and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, I am going to, let me find it. Hold up what purports to be a copy of the last will and testament of Mr. James Cecil Ubry. Do y'all recognize that as being such?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna go back to the signature page and ask you, Mr. Ubry, is this your father's signature?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, and after the date he made this will on January 20th of 2021, to your knowledge, did he ever change it or revoke it?
No, sir.
And I'll let you take over, Mr. Townsend. I'll go to the witness page.
okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Lakin, is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
And were you there for the signing of the will?
Yes, sir.
And when Mr. Ubry, you witnessed him sign it?
Yes, sir.
And when he signed it, you recognized and he acknowledged that he was signing his last will and testament?
Yes, sir.
And you've had a chance to review what's been filed with the court. Is that a true and correct copy of the will that was signed on that day?
Yes, sir.
And as far as you're aware, he never revoked it, correct?
Not as far as I'm aware.
And may I ask Mr. I had no further questions for Ms.
Okay,
Lakin.
you can go ahead and ask Mr. Ubry about the proof.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Mr. Ubry, you and your siblings, y'all did a diligent search for the will and weren't able to locate the original, correct?
Correct.
And the version you had was the copy, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you've had a chance to review the proof of death and other facts in this matter, in this case, the what we sent you. And then is everything in that proof of death and other facts true and correct and within your personal knowledge?
Yes, they are.
And you're asking to be appointed the executor of your father's estate, correct?
Correct.
And if so appointed, you've had a chance to review the oath. You agree to be bound by the oath in this case.
I have, correct.
Okay, no further questions.
Right. So if you'll get the proofs and the disinterested witness proof in, then I will sign the order admitting the will to probate, authorizing the clerk to issue letters testamentary, Mr. Ubry.
Okay.
Make sure that you cooperate with Mr. Townsend. The Texas States Code requires an inventory to be filed within 90 days of the date I sign the inventory. So make sure you get that done with him. But other than that, I hope everything goes well. Mr. Townsend.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
I like it.
What's that?
They said hi to me.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
It's all choppy now.
Yes,
All right. Thank you.
thank you. We're done.
Yes.